fans of the shooter genre in the gaming world are buzzing with excitement for what looks to be a landmark year for not only FPS games, but shooters in general. 2025 is set to deliver a lineup of titles that push the boundaries of the genre with innovative gameplay mechanics and rich, deep stories, from groundbreaking sequels like Grand Theft Auto VI and Doom: The Dark Ages to thrilling new IPs like As Judas and Decadent. 2025 shooters will have a little something for everyone, from third-person action fans down to rogue-like lovers. Are any of these shooter games released in 2025 going to get pushed back another year? That's sort of a worst-case scenario for gamers, especially for games like Metroid Prime 4 that have already been pushed back by several years already. Let's keep our fingers crossed that all of these games not only release in 2025, but are as amazing as they look. The unbridled force of nature runs wild and relentless, with environments transforming drastically from one moment to the next. This is a story of monsters and humans and their struggles to live in harmony in a world of duality. Killing Floor 3 is the next installment in the Killing Floor series, featuring cooperative gameplay and horror elements. Players battle against waves of enemies in different settings. Discover the secrets of an ancient underwater civilization as you blast your way through abysses of fast-paced roguelike FPS and atmospheric Brinapunk adventure. Join Private Detective John Mouston in Mouse, a gritty jazz-fueled shooter. With guns blazing and a retro rubber hose animation style, battle your way through a corrupt city full of crooks and danger. Inspired by classic FPS and noir films, Mouse is the explosive shooter you've been waiting for. Experience the brutal horror of Emergence Day through the eyes of Marcus Fenix in the origin story of one of gaming's most acclaimed sagas. 14 years before Gears of War, war heroes Marcus Fenix and Dom Santiago return home to face a new nightmare, the Locust Horde. These subterranean monsters, grotesque and relentless, erupt from below, laying siege on humanity. While the Borderlands movie was kind of considered to be a flop by many fans, that shouldn't discourage you from being hyped as heck for the fourth main entry in the series. This is Ken Levine's first game since BioShock Infinite, so the hype here is very real. What will this new project ultimately look like? A disintegrating starship? A desperate escape plan? You are the mysterious and troubled Judas. Your only hope for survival is to make or break alliances with your worst enemies. Will you work together to fix what you broke, or will you leave it to burn? A nuclear disaster has left an area of Britain in tatters. Atomfall, a new survival action game, will see you explore, scavenge, craft, barter and fight your way through beautifully recreated scenery in search of answers. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is an installment in the Metal Gear Solid series, featuring a storyline with tactical gameplay elements. It is anticipated to be released on various platforms. Borderlands 4 is a continuation of the Borderlands series, known for its distinctive art style and cooperative gameplay. It is expected to be available on popular gaming platforms. Is it fair to call GTA a shooter? There certainly is plenty of gunplay in these games, so it's being included among some of these other titles that fall more squarely into the genre. Grand Theft Auto VI heads to the state of Leonida, home to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond in the biggest, most immersive evolution of the Grand Theft Auto series yet. It's already been pushed several years now, but with Metroid Prime Remastered releasing in 2023 to huge acclaim, it feels like 2025 will be the year Prime 4 is finally happening ... maybe even on a new Switch console. Metroid Prime 4 is an action-adventure video game developed by Retro Studios and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch, and the fourth installment in the series. Doom: The Dark Ages is the single-player action FPS prequel to the critically acclaimed Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. You are the Doom Slayer, the legendary demon-killing warrior fighting endlessly against hell. Experience the epic cinematic origin story of the Doom Slayer's rage in 2025. Play as a survivor in an open world set after Judgment Day, where you, alone or in co-op, scavenge resources to build a base of operations for mankind. But you're not alone. Skynet's machines hunt you down, as well as rival human factions. Suit up and portal into the action as an elite ace in Splitgate 2, a 4v4 free-to-play shooter redefining what it takes to be one. Choose your faction, customize your weapons, master your portal skills, and play with friends as you compete for glory in a galactic arena. Play together. Stand alone.